Welcome back. As I mentioned, we have in person with us Jennifer and William from the Recreation Department. Hi, guys. Welcome. Thanks for coming in.
It's been so long.
I know. It's kind of like you want to give everybody a hug, but you don't do it because we're still far apart, so we're still trying to make it work today. But because, I'm glad you guys could make it in because there is some very important information about ActiveNet that we have been using, we've been talking off camera for quite some time. So William, tell me what ActiveNet is.
Well, ActiveNet is a web-based program used by cities around the world for recreation. We, as a company, have been using ActiveNet actually for the past 10 years, and it wasn't until recently where we did have to move things online for all of our residents here.
Right. And I'm sure people are using it, but there still seems to be some confusion as to how to sign up and how to actually use it. So I know that you guys made a video.
Yes.
We're going to show that video right now, so take a look.
LagunaWoodsVillage.com, then go to amenities, then recreation. You'll scroll down till you see the ActiveNet section. You'll click on ActiveNet. That will take you to the ActiveNet webpage. From there, you'll click the Sign In, Sign Up button. Then you'll click the blue Create New Account button. You will provide with the first name and a last name, a street address, and then you will click the next green button on the lower right hand side. There you will provide a telephone number and a valid email address. Then you'll click next. You can provide your birth date if you so wish, but the thing that we do require is a valid resident ID number. From there, you'll click next. You can provide an emergency contact if you so choose to. If not, you can just click the next button. From here, you will have to create a password, 8 characters in length, with at least 1 letter and 1 number. Created your password and entered it twice, you'll click I'm not a robot, and then hit the green Create Account button. From there, you'll receive this thank you message. Recreation will have to approve your account. Once that's done, you should receive an email.
Now that was a nice way to sort of get used to the idea of doing things online.
Yes.
But I do know that you still take phone calls. So let's talk a little bit about how that will evolve over time.
Yes, we are definitely moving more online. It's been a goal for quite a while, but we do recognize that we have an age group that still needs us to assist them. We have an age group that doesn't use smartphones, that doesn't have a desktop computer. So staff does provide phone service for these folks, but as we move into the future, we are going to be moving more and more online.
Right.
It's more efficient.
Yes.
It allows residents to be able to access information 24 hours a day,
Yeah.
rather than waiting for the office to open from 8 to 5.
Right,
So,
and then by more and more people going online, classes may fill up a little faster, so then when
Right.
the people do call,
Right.
it might be
It's
harder for them
really
to
a
get
learning
in. Yeah.
curve, and
Yeah.
once you get set and you kind of know the way through the system, you kind of are a step ahead of the others. So
Yeah.
the more you practice and the more you use it, the better you will get.
Right, and maybe some friends of the ones who don't have a computer might be able to sign them up if that might be something you could work on.
Yeah.
So what is it that you do sign up for using ActiveNet?
So at this time, you are able to sign up for a variety of different things. For one, you can sign up for the current indoor-outdoor gym over at Clubhouse number 1. You can sign up for the various shops over at Clubhouse number 4. There's a a lot of activities you can do over there. You are able to sign up for classes. We have a variety of classes currently available. We have Zumba, for example, yoga. We have a jazz dance class that you can sign up for. Some of these do have a fee and some of them are free. When you go on the website, it will let you know if it is at a fee. And then most recently, we did actually add bingo. So that's been very popular. We just had our first session this past Tuesday.
Right.
It definitely sold out, so to speak. It filled up, and all the residents there were very happy. I was there myself, helped set up the space, and everyone was smiling and just punching away at their bingo
Smiling
card.
behind their masks. You can always tell because there's little crinkles on the eyes, and they'll hear some cute pictures. So at least you got a pretty good turnout. I mean, you have plenty of people there that could actually yell bingo.
Yes.
So that's good. Well, look there's a couple of fun. Oh, and you can take your mask off once you're seated. So that's always good if they want.
Those are some of the winners that we had.
Yeah. What are the prizes?
So they pay cash when they arrive to
Oh.
play, and it's a cash prize. So
Nice.
yeah,
Nice.
depends
And that-
on how many people
Right, I was
put
gonna
in the
say,
pot,
yeah,
and that's how they divvy it out. But yes,
Oh, I love it.
they do plan on, I think, adding on a second day once the volunteers are comfortable with the flow of the game. So
Okay.
we can look forward to having some additional bingo.
Okay.
I did want to add one thing in regards to our class instructors, because we do get asked this question a lot, why some classes have a fee and why some don't. And that depends on the instructor. If we bring on a volunteer instructor who's volunteering their time, the class is free. But we do also contract outside instructors and also resident instructors, and if the instructor wants to be paid, then there is a fee attached to the class.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, good. Now, we talked a little bit about moving the ActiveNet, moving everyone more towards ActiveNet. What are some of the hurdles beyond someone not having a computer? What are some of the ActiveNet hurdles themselves?
So the hurdles that we came across, of course, with the pandemic, we had to quickly go online, and with that, there was a learning curve for us as staff. So I had to quickly learn and adapt this process. And when we first went online with the gym, there was some issues, and some of those issues have been resolved in the registration process.
Okay.
That doesn't mean it's perfect yet. And part of the reason for that is because ActiveNet themselves were not really ready for this pandemic either.
Yeah, I bet.
So they weren't really prepared for this hour-by-hour, day-by-day reservation process. They were more like a room reservation process, kind of more like a more rigid, so to speak, registration process. And this
Right.
is very fluid now.
Okay.
So they and us were both working together to improve the process, and hopefully, within a few months, it'll be seamless.
So you're looking into a membership module. What does that mean?
Well, the membership module is more for the gym. So when a resident goes to the gym and they sign in, it just logs their information.
I see.
So it logs that they're signed in, that they've signed a waiver to be at the gym. We're also looking into the membership module for maybe potentially classes in the future. So before the pandemic, some of our paid classes had punch cards, so to speak. It's kind of an antiquated process, and hopefully this membership module will kind of digitize that punch card system. So that's kind of what we're looking into with a membership module.
Most cities, when you register for a class, you register for a set of dates. But here, that punch card has really been a benefit to the residents because they purchase a set of classes. And the card only gets punched when they attend. So if they wake up one day and they're not feeling well or it's too cold, they don't lose the money for that class.
Oh, that's great.
And they don't really do that at any cities. I mean, if you don't show up, you've lost your money for the day. So
wow.
we want to keep that because we understand our residents. We know they need that, but we have to figure out a way for this module to work for us.
Yes.
Okay, well, perfect.
Yeah.
Well, good. Well, I appreciate you looking into all of that. Now, before we go back to how to go onto ActiveNet, you have some events that are coming up.
Yes, we are going to be getting our events rolling out again soon. Our events team is very excited. We have to stick to outdoor for now, but we do have a big bazaar that's going to be coming up. It's a flea market that we host over at Clubhouse 5. Generally, the flea market would be both indoor and outdoor, but we will be limited to outdoor. It's going to be scheduled for Saturday, June 5th.
Okay.
But the big date is registration will open May 6th.
Okay.
And it will be on ActiveNet. So
Okay.
if you are someone that wants to participate in this flea market, the first step is get your ActiveNet account up and running, get familiar with it, so that when that date comes up, it's going to be kind of like concert tickets going on sale.
Okay.
It'll be limited to 37 people, 37 sellers. Each person will get a spot to park their vehicle and a spot next door to display whatever they're selling. It'll be $20, but they'll go onto ActiveNet to reserve that space.
Okay, and then to attend, it's for anybody,
It'll
right?
be open to the community. Any people that want to come and shop are welcome to come. The event will be taking place from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Okay, good,
Yeah.
good. Well, that sounds wonderful. Anything else, or?
Just another little module at ActiveNet. We were also looking into maybe doing reservations in the future through ActiveNet. I'm still working out the kinks, seeing the details, but hopefully that's something that we do have up in line. And by reservations, I mean at the clubhouses, for the ballrooms, for the dining
Okay.
rooms, for your parties. Once we're able to reopen those spaces.
Okay, perfect. And then you had something you wanted to talk about, the pool.
Yes, just an update. Swimming is one of our most popular amenities right now. Not the most popular, but up there definitely. And the pools are packed right now. So we are eager to get pool 1 back and open, but unfortunately we just heard from maintenance that it's going to be probably another 6 to 8 weeks.
Right.
We are waiting on a boiler to arrive, and then the maintenance team has to reconfigure and get everything all lined up. So unfortunately it's going to be a little longer than we had hoped. So we just asked that the residents have some patience, and hopefully we'll get it up before it gets too hot.
Exactly. Oh,
Yes.
well, good. Well, good. Well, thanks for everything that you're doing. I know things have been kind of crazy. And then, of course, the minute that things open, you're like scrambling to get things going.
Yes.
So thank you for everything that you do. All right. Now, before we cut out here, I wanted to go over how to register for ActiveNet real quick. You're going to go to the lagunawoods.com or lagunawoodsvillage.com website. Then you go to amenities. And then under amenities, you're going to click on recreation, and then you will scroll down, and there's a line item there that says ActiveNet. Now you can register for ActiveNet, and then there's also a line that you could actually look at the tutorial that we just showed you. So there you go. So it should be fairly easy for you to do that, providing you have a computer or a smartphone. So wonderful. All right. Stick with us. We'll be right back with community information.